All righty. We are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here today with you, aka Boudreaux, with the Evan Rude hat on. In fact, I gotta find my Cajun Coin Hunter hat. I do not know where it's at. I went to look for it a couple days ago, and it's not where I usually keep it. I hope that squirrel didn't get it. Oh, yeah. We had a squirrel in the house a few days ago, and I was about the time my hat went missing. Oh, well, yeah. I had the back door open for a little while, and then I don't know if that squirrel got in here or not. And then I closed the door on him about 3 hours later, but oh, well. B to Z Collecting. How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Steven? Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I knew something was amiss. I knew something was missing here. I forgot to pop out my chat. Okay, click on that, pop out chat. Minimize that a little bit, shrink it down. Don't need no shrinkage. Don't need no shrinkage. No. I know somebody's going to take that out of context. Live chat. Move that up. And that's done. That fast. I got my YouTube chat popped out on the side of my StreamYard. All right. What you been up to, B to Z Collecting? I missed your live stream earlier. I missed your live stream, so I left a comment after it turned into a video. When I checked my notifications, it said you had went live an hour ago. You know, at the time when I checked, it said B to Z Collecting is live 1 hour ago. When I went to it, it was your live stream was over because you went live for an hour. So I'm picking up some vinyl. Oh, there you go. Yeah, some good old vinyl records. I've got a hey, there's my baby, Missy Luquette. Oh, you're doing that tomorrow. Okay. I've got some old vinyl, old albums. I don't have any 45s, but I got some old albums. And I got an buttload of cassette tapes. And I mean like in new condition, mint condition. In a case, in a little briefcase, you know, to hold cassettes. Got that. Yeah, buddy. I truly do. You know what? I wonder if those old cassette tape holders. Oh, I bet you I'm gonna have to try it. I've got some slabs, some coins, graded coins in PCGS and NGC holders. I'm gonna see if those slabs will fit in that cassette holder. I bet you they're about the same size. They'll be real close to it. Yeah. They'd be real close to it. That would be nice. That way people could find their, some at some garage sales or whatever. And then they can have somebody print on the cover of it. Slabs, you know, graded coins on top of that little cassette briefcase. Yep. Gleason, what's up, mon ami? Yeah, I remember you had your back surgery and you said you was doing better and all that stuff. So, okay, you're still not able to come up live. Okay. Yeah, because it don't matter if you're laying in the bed. It don't matter. You don't have to put your camera on. But man, I do remember you saying that you know, you think the surgery helped, which that's a good thing. But, you know, you got that healing time too. You're going to be in pain, you know, for a week or two, you know, because, I mean, hell, I don't know. All right, I got a question for you, Gleason. Did they cut you open at your spine in the back, or did they go through your abdomen area? Did they open you up on the top of it right here, move all your intestines out of the way, and then work on your back? Because that's what they wanted to do to me, I think. I'm improving this slow. Yep. Yeah, it takes a while to heal up from that. I remember my cousin, I think he had his back fused. His, you know, vertebra or whatever, fused. And he couldn't do squat. I mean, he couldn't work. He was a roughneck and a derrickman on a drilling rig, all drilling rig. And he worked a longshoreman in Port Arthur, Texas, or Beaumont, you know, right below Beaumont. There's Bridge City and all that. What's up, Pat Paulson? Actually, no, Missy put it up. I made a video on it earlier. And I couldn't put the video up on YouTube because I was fixing to go live. I had forgot to load it to YouTube because I was going to make it public. But I did make a video on it. Lower L4, L5, micro dichotomy. About a 2-inch incision on your back then. Okay. Yeah, I got my T12 from the middle of my back, my T12 down to my L5 is kaput. It's shot. We got you back on the coffee pots. Yeah. Yeah, thank y'all, Pat. Like I said, I did make a video on it. Thank y'all very much. But, you know, I did buy one the same day the other one went out. I did buy one. Y'all didn't have to do that. In fact, it'll come in handy when I got company. That way, I'll have an extra 5 cups. I'll have an extra 5 cups like that. Because I got a 12 cup. And then that 5 cup that you sent, that y'all sent, that would handle, you know, a bunch of company, like for a holiday or something. Because we all coffee drinkers, you know, the whole family. The whole family. And like Johnny Best, he spent the night over here last night. And Missy got up, and Johnny got up, and I got up, you know, in that order, you know, within 5 minutes of each other. And that coffee was a brewing. And we went through, it would have been 3 pots if Eloise would have stuck around a little while longer. It would have been 3 pots. Because, I mean, we did 2 pots, 2 12-cup pots in no time. That's right. Pat, you want the link to come up, brother? I'll be glad to send it to you. I got waiting on a couple other people that I send it to. Oh, God dog it, I forgot to send one to Theo. Country Mile Garage. See, he's probably not in the shop, so, but I'll give it a try. I'm not in a spot to tonight. Yeah, sure, Pat, anytime. Anytime you want to come up, just holler at it. Nothing but love. What's up, Mon Ami? How you doing? Do this right quick. Okay, yeah, still got that on there. All right. I have to make sure I still had that in the system. Okay. 710. What's up, mon ami? Rigged. Coin time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me plug in my scope. Got to plug in my scope. Yeah, okay. Hello, hello, hello. Get back in my settings. Hello. Okay. Yeah. It's showing me that it's working. I see my little light bar going sideways. Miss Paula Bloom, how you doing, son? Yeah, when I hooked up my coin scope. What? What, Missy? Oh, Missy said something. When I plugged in my coin scope, I touched, they got the microphone wire right there. And I don't know if it made. What's up, Scott Keller? Mr. Briggs? Let's see. Randy, what's up? RXTX Barbecue. What's up, Mona Me? All right, let's see if I can get this coin scope on. Get this right here. That's the rig right there. Take this out. Get in my settings. Camera. USB camera. And there it is. There it is. All I gotta do is put something under there. Where's my felt pad at? Where is my felt pad? It's supposed to be right here on top of these wheat pennies. I've got a butt. There it is. Got a buttload of wheat pennies. Man, I moved it. Perfect position. Perfect position. Uh, Now we're gonna. don't know why that's doing that. Okay, now we grab a handful of change at the bucket. There. All right. Let's see where we got first up line here. Oh, well. Oh, look at that. Roller, ring of death. Coin roller. Machine got it. And I should have charged my light. I should have charged my light. Now I'm going to have to move my mouse thing, my mouse picker upper, and use that short cord. I can do that. I can do that. Give me one moment, please. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now we got audio. And that's the webcam. Don't want that. I mean, a laptop cam. All right. Now we got imagery back. We got audio back. What's up, Field Guy? Oh, Simon, what's up, mon ami? I heard a familiar bleep. And guess what? We got Mr. Eric in the house today. Blues Coins, how you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Miss J. Mary, how you doing? Tommy Hanlon, how's the weather in Ireland? What you up to, Blues?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. We'll go through some change here.
Hi, Paula. Tommy. Nothing but love. J. Mary. No, I'm just going through old collection stuff, getting ready to post another big lot on eBay. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's your Wednesday night routine.
Yeah,
Getting live with Boudreaux and working on the eBay store.
yeah. Next week's stuff is vintage comic books.
Oh, yeah, Spider-Man #2, #1, #2s.
I don't got any of those good ones, but yeah, I got a bunch of Spider Man. I got a bunch of Wolverine #1s.
When I was a kid, my allowance, I think comics were 15, 20 cents back then. And I forget if it was every month or every week they came out. But our local convenience store, it was more than a convenience store. They had a rack with comic books on it that you spun, you know.
Yeah,
And man, I would wait on the delivery guy. I'd ride my bike from the country in town, on the edge of town where that store was, and I'd wait on that delivery guy.
yeah. I got about 15 lots ready to go right now, so I'm just figuring out all the shipping and making sure I have all the shipping materials available.
Oh,
So
that JFM Simon, that's the designer of that shield pen and an LB. I think one's the designer and one's the sculptor, or they were both in cahoots on it. I forgot how that went on the shield penny. Usually they just had one designer, which Lincoln was one designer, and the memorial and the wheat cent, and then they changed the memorial in 19. They changed from wheat pennies to memorial cents in 1959, and that was FG. That was Frank Gasparo that designed the memorial. So they had VDB on the front on Lincoln's shoulder, and they had FG on the back, to the right of the steps of the memorial. And this right here, there's LB and JFM. So one's the designer and maybe one's the sculptor. Is that right, Blue?
why are you putting me on the spot?
Or were they both in collaboration on the design?
I don't know. I mean, I don't particularly like the shield scent, so
I knew it. I knew it at one time. But if I'm not mistaken, one's the designer and one's the sculptor, I think.
I bet you Paula knows if she's
I
around.
Yeah, I was gonna pose that question to her, but I was trying to make a stab at it myself.
I'd rather keep my mouth shut than give away false information.
Yeah, it's either both of them uh, had to design it, or one's the designer, one's the sculptor. And I'm pretty sure the latter is right.
Let me see.
Joe Effin Martinez, the man from El Paso, just got the best barbecue ribs out there. Nothing but fake news, boo. Fake news. Yep, they see Smoking Joe, he was probably typing that when I was talking about it. Designer and engraver. Okay. All right. That's what I thought. Well, I said sculptor, but I think they call the engravers the sculptor. Victor David Brenner. That's correct. And there was a big stink in 1909 when the Lincoln wheat penny came out. His initials were on the reverse of the coin, on the bottom right here. Get my pointy thing right here. That's called a toothpick. His initials are right here in big letters, VDB. but not that big, but you could see it with the naked eye. And the public, it was a big public outcry of the initials being there, and because the guy was German, of German descent or from Germany. So there was a big stink about it. Then they took it off in 1909. They quit making the pennies with that design on it, on the reverse. And then in what year was it they put the initials on the shoulder right here? Barry? I forgot what year. It was 1914 or something.
15 or 16, I think.
Okay, it was in the teens. It was in the teens. And the VDB, they put it right here, and it's there still today.
Yep, 1918.
1918. Okay, yeah, that was my dad's birth year. Yeah. Okay, so that's easy to remember now that I got it in my head.
Paula's in the chat making sure we're doing this right.
Yeah. In fact, I need to send her a link. And she might want to show some coins off. Let me reach around here.
Yeah, so there was a post on there. Guy had a couple boxes of comic books. I got to tell you, I don't know nothing about comic books. I found 2 large collections in a storage unit that I bought years and years and years ago. And then during that time, I was just slowly going through them, figuring out what it was, replace the boards and bags on them to keep them fresh and mint or the best condition possible. And then they just got stored. They've been sitting back there on the shelf for years. Well, I come to the conclusion in 2023 that I can't keep everything. So
right.
I am simplifying my life a little bit. I'm getting this house cleaned out of all my collectibles that are just here and kind of specializing in certain things. So the comic books are next on the list. And I've been doing a lot of research on them, going through web page after web page, looking them up on eBay and the online price guides, making sure what I got and how much it is. So I got them separated into, okay, these are really good. These are okay. These are worthless.
Yeah.
And then I'm putting them, got them made a spreadsheet on Google Sheets. Got everything on a big web sheet and on a big Google sheet, and so I can look that back up for reference when I start doing all the listings on eBay. I know, okay, it's this one. Online price guide says it's about $90. So I kind of know where to start stuff off at. So.
Hey, Eric, I got a question for you.
Yes, Paula. Hi.
Hi, Cajun. I don't.
Yeah, welcome to the line, to the panel. I mean,
before you get to your question, am I in trouble?
No.
Okay.
Well, not unless you're the seller. I bought something on eBay. I've never sold on eBay. I've only bought, and I have no interest in being a seller. But does eBay have a policy on how long a seller has to ship something, or before like you get a notice? I mean, I thought it was like 2 to 3 days or something, business days, but
about a week.
That's normally the normal.
I mean, I know that's like the normal, the courteous thing, but is there like a actual policy that eBay has, do you know, before you can like ask, get a refund or do a dispute? Or
I'm sure
I know I'll get a notice if it ships, because I bought something on the 7th, and then I bought something on the 8th, and the thing I bought on the 8th has shipped, but the 7th is still sitting there. Like, and I'm a little worried because it was a coin I bought from a viewer, and it was the only thing they had for sale. And yeah, so they don't have any history or anything, and I don't know. They complained that they hadn't got it. It was an 83 DDR, so nice coin, right?
Oh yeah.
But they didn't. It's like I said, they had no history. It's the first thing they sold. They complained to us that they had listed it and didn't have any bids. So I'm like, well, I'll go bid, and I ended up getting it. I was the only bidder. So I'm a little worried because they thought they were going to get like big money for it, and they didn't. But
here's that 83, but I don't know. I think you're talking about the quarter, huh?
no, 83 Philly, or
Yeah.
not really Philly because it could be struck at. It could have been struck at the Philly Mint, the West Point Mint, or the San Francisco Mint. But
yeah, but a quarter or a penny?
No, a Lincoln cent.
Oh, okay.
A huge.
Okay.
It's a huge double die reverse. It's a huge double die reverse.
Okay.
Yeah, FS 101. It's a big one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's the nice one.
Best thing you could probably do is on his eBay thing for the sale listing, you could email the buyer and the seller and just politely ask, can I get a status on the shipping on this?
That's I was gonna wait a couple more days because in 2 days it'll be, well, tomorrow or Friday. I was gonna wait till Friday because Friday it'll be 5 days, 5 business days, and then contact the seller. And I think I'm going to contact them through our email too, because they, like I said, they sent us the coin to verify. We verified it, and then they ended up listing it on eBay because they needed the money, and they were disappointed. Apparently, they started it at 112, and I was the only bidder they got, and I ended up getting it for like 119, which is a really good price. It's in really good condition.
Yeah.
And I think they're disappointed that they didn't get more. But I would think that like they would have just canceled the sale then if they, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
people do that, right? They cancel the sales.
Some people have a reserve. If they don't get a certain amount, they'll start the bidding off, say at $50, but they'll have a reserve of 200. If they don't get 200,
don't they have to disclose that if they have a reserve?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's printed in the ad.
Yeah, they have a reserve.
This coin has a reserve on it. This item has a reserve. And if it don't meet the reserve, then all the bids are dead.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. If this person can, because so it was a raw coin, right? Had it been graded and it graded like a 65, then the price I paid would have been pretty low. But considering it's raw and it's not graded, the price I paid was appropriate.
Yeah.
So if they do cancel it and I do not get that coin, they will know about it and it will be on our live show.
Yeah.
Because I don't play. You don't play with me when it comes to that stuff.
No.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, you don't play with me.
File for a eBay strike against them, and since the individual is a new seller, they'll just cancel the account, and he won't be able to start another account with the same email.
Okay. I won't have any problem getting my money back, though, right? eBay they'll reverse it, won't they?
Yeah. When you followed a dispute with eBay for shipping or whatever, then eBay pretty much takes control over the whole dispute.
Okay.
They will get a hold of the seller through the eBay message and email. Yeah. They send it both ways. And if they don't respond to it, then you will win your dispute, and then eBay will issue a refund.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jay Mary,
I saw that. Yeah, That's a good idea.
Okay.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that all of the contact, they can see all of the contact between the buyer and seller, all the messages. So that's a good idea.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But I will, since I believe that coin was going to be featured next week on Monday's live stream. So it may be featured in a different way for a different reason.
Yeah.
See, this is why I try to stay on your good side, Paul.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
take much to stay on my good side. You know what I mean? Like, just be honest. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it was. If they do try to pull something, I'm glad it's me and not like one of our viewers or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, I really want that coin. That's my biggest problem. I really want that coin. That's one of my buttons.
Yeah.
So
I've
they
only
told
had
you
one
when
dispute
y'all
against me in 17 years on being on eBay or somewhere around there.
Ooh, copper.
I've only had one dispute on me, and that was because the item did not arrive.
I can show you guys a picture of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to see an 83 DDR.
Yeah, me too. Especially a nice one like that.
Because that's something.
Space Rangers, Monsieur Tim, how you doing? Grumpy Grandpa, Zanron, how you doing?
You just got to pull it up, Cajun. There it is.
Okay, that's the biggest I can get it.
Wow.
I can zoom in.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah, look at the O on that thing. And one
down on 1 cent, and then if you go up here to pluribus, I'll zoom in on that too a little bit.
Oh yeah.
See all of it.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And United over here on the left hand side.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's a big one.
So y'all had that coin featured on the coin Q&A?
Well, so it got sent to us in our email, and the person wanted to know if it was really a DDR. And of course, we were like, yeah.
Okay.
It's a cherry pickers variety, and it's a big one. And then they wanted to know, they didn't have enough money to send it in to be graded. They wanted to know what the best way to sell it would be raw, and we suggested eBay. Nothing, no more communication. Didn't know, typically this is the first time I've ever purchased a viewer's coin. First time. The only reason I even bid was because I thought, well, maybe if I get the bidding going, people will start bidding, right?
Right.
Bid it up a little bit more. So I bid once, and then I think somebody had already bid and had a maximum. And so it said my next bid would be 119. So I bid that, and then I was highest bidder. So it must have outbid the person who had the high, that high bid.
Right.
And then it just sat there, and I didn't pay any attention. I just got a notification that I won it. So then I didn't email the person and tell them that I won it, but I emailed them and said, well, you sold it for $119. That's an appropriate price, for it being raw and ungraded. And congratulations. I mean, they could have, so had they been more known and had more of a customer base on eBay, it probably would have got more bids. It probably because more people would have seen it. But because it was the only coin this person had, it didn't show up on anybody's radar.
Right. And
So,
if somebody would have Googled, the 83 DDR, that would have popped up in the first few sites.
Yeah. You could do the same thing on eBay. It'll bring them up. With it being also a new seller and doesn't have brand new, just getting into it, and the first coin that they're selling is a coin like that, people might have stayed away from it because of
Possibly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Possibly, and it
reseller.
Good point.
wasn't advertised correctly. It was advertised as DDO and a DDR, and it wasn't advertised correctly. I just happen, I know it is what they say it is because it came into our email. But
Right.
yeah, so I mean that could possibly be it too. But the person, in their email, they were like, "Oh, I really need money. I'm having, blah 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 blah." Well, they have $119 that they didn't have before. So
Yeah, for a penny.
yeah, for a penny.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
then-
look at this ugly one.
The other thing is they might have shipped it outside of eBay shipping label.
well, I paid for shipping.
Right, but they just could have just protected it in a bubble mailer or however, and took it down and wrote in your address and took it down to the post office and just paid.
Okay.
Because they might, with new sellers, I try to stay away from them. Unless
No, I did too. I never would have done this. I never would have. I bought a lot on eBay. Well, I've been around a while.
Yeah.
And I've purchased a lot on eBay. I have regular dealers that I typically buy from, but we're cherry pickers, right? So sometimes you find that random one that somebody didn't know what it was. But this was a viewer, and the person was like sounding really hard up, and nobody was bidding on their coin. And so I'm like, well, I'll just go bid. Personally, I really couldn't afford to even spend $119 this month. I'm trying to save up money for Tulsa, but I'm like, oh, I'll go help them out and see if I can get things started, and if not, I'll get it for a good price. But we'll see. I'm being optimistic, and I'll wait a couple more days, and I'll contact them on eBay and see what's going on.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is, since it is through eBay and their payment system, your money's protected.
Yeah, and I paid with PayPal, and yeah, so I mean,
so your money's going to be protected. You're going to get it back.
Nice.
If they refuse to ship it or they disappear.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's not like you're going to be out. I mean, you're going to be out a really nice coin, but
right, and that's that go funny, right? Shush. Yeah. Don't tell.
Catch your breath, girl.
I actually, and I bought a book too. Don't tell Ida. I bought an expensive book, but I got it for a really great price, and it's a really rare book. And this book typically sells for around $600. I got a really good price on it. So it's, Eric, do you remember that Gene Cohen book that I bought for like dirt cheap? And I ended up giving it to Shay. It's got like the little hand-drawn pictures in it and stuff.
Yeah.
All the BIE cents, and it's like the catalog of all the die chips and stuff.
Right.
Well, when I bought that, and it's numbered, there were only 1,000 made, and it's numbered and signed. Well, when I bought that, I had no clue what it was. I just knew that Shay loved that kind of stuff, little die chips and stuff like that. So I sent it to him. Well, it turns out that it's a really rare book and hard to get a hold of. It's an old book. It was printed, so it was printed in 1967. But it turns out that this book is really rare. So he has a thing on his eBay where he puts in like search words, and if one comes up for sale, he gets an alert. So it's like, Paula, guess what? And so I ended up buying it. You want to see the book? Oh, can we see Paula? No, you can't see Paula, but you can see the book if you want.
It's funny because I did the
Joe's, you
same
can
thing.
live coin Q&A on YouTube. You can go look at the channel, and then you can see me on there.
I did the same thing with the book. I found a book, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I got it for like $9.
Yes.
Well, I sent it to CJ because CJ was really into the doing the research
Books.
and learning about the coins,
Nice.
coins stuck on U.S. cents.
Nice.
So
I know
I sent it to
CJ has
him, and
CJ has
he's had
something
it.
I want. CJ has something I really want.
Yeah, and it's
He has an award from the Columbian Exposition.
yeah, he does.
I know. I really want that.
So I've been searching for that same book so I have one. And the cheapest one I've ever been able to find was $75.
I know.
But I will come across another one.
Yeah.
It's just a
That's
matter
fine.
of time.
Well, I just want it for my collection, because and I'm very into signed books, and but it's a special book. It is special.
Yeah.
Like Jean Cohen she did so much for the hobby. But yeah, and Shay has he looks at that book like daily. He loves it.
I remember when he got that book, he was showing it off and showing us. Yeah.
And
that
remember
book was pretty stout.
Remember when I got my first breen? I paid like $4 for it.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
It costs more to ship it than what she
I
paid
know.
for.
I think I found it on Abe Books, but I got it for like $4.
Man, that's cheap.
Really cheap. I know. You can't find them typically for under $100.
Yeah.
And if you can get them for $100, get them.
Yeah, I got mine breams and I didn't pay more than $15 for mine.
Yeah. We were finding deals on them there for a while.
I've got the first edition of Breen. The first
There's only
printing.
one.
Oh, there's two. There's two different prices on the jackets also. The dust covers.
Oh, nice.
Huh. Oh, maybe you mean he had a second printing.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Second printing, yeah. Ken had one that had an entire chapter printed upside down.
Yeah,
really?
Yes.
Wow, he had a era book.
Yeah.
On era coins.
Had an entire chapter printed upside down, yeah.
Doctor Who, how you doing? And Backwood Boys, Small Engines in the house.
Pittsburgh.
Grumpy Grandpa says he's got a half a water bottle full of just pennies. I need somebody to look at. Well, jump up on the panel one day, Zanron. You know, I know you work the night shift at work, but on a night off or whatever, just send me an email and I'll just do a live stream and we can do some coins.
Oh no, come on.
Do not try to go through those until you do some learning. If you aren't interested in like learning about errors and varieties and stuff, you could probably sell that entire jug for a premium to a coin roll hunter, even though it's pocket change to most people.
That's what they want.
Yeah, there are people that would be willing to buy it for you're not going to get rich, but they'd probably buy it for a little bit over what it's worth, what the face value is.
Yeah, I mean, if you took a picture of the jug to show what was in there, and then you just went out and just got a bunch of rolls, and then you just rolled them.
Yeah.
You could probably get $2 a roll that way.
Probably.
$1 probably.
Yeah, you'd at least get $1 probably, because you'd probably double your money. Yeah, but if you go through them without knowing what you're even looking for, you're
gonna miss so much.
You're gonna miss stuff, or when later on down the road, if you do learn about coins, you're gonna wonder what you might have missed. So
yeah,
there are a lot of people that you'll see on YouTube and going through boxes and boxes of cents, pennies, and all they do is pull out the wheat cents and the world coins, the Canadians and stuff, and they pass everything else by. And then you'll see other people like Dig and Dave who look at every single coin and they find close AMs and they find
Right. Like what I'm
83
trying to
double-
find right now. I'm trying to find
83.
the money coins.
Yeah.
You see that with the $50 searches. They
Mhm.
open up the bowl, no silver, in the bucket it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
They didn't find no silver that's worth $4.50, but they could have thrown away a $15 variety.
See, here's 2 cents right here. This is copper. So
What's
this
my
goes in a
other-
separate pile.
Oh, I saw that post
Yeah,
on
I
that
don't-
83 penny.
I don't save the. Some people
Oh, wow.
save those. Some people save those bronze cents, bronze, but
Copper.
well, they're not copper. They're an
No,
alloy.
well, they mostly copper, 5%
Yeah.
zinc.
They have copper in them, which is why I don't save them, because the cost. I would have to pay someone to refine them, and that would take all my profit.
Yeah.
They take a lot of room.
This is I looked at this one. I'm like, this is probably a 2000. You know, because of the shine still on it. You know, the luster, the copper luster, and it's a 78. I'm like, wow, that surprised me right there. And then it's a crooked D. And if I would jump in on that D, I would probably, I don't know, it's just a fat D or a repunch. So I'm gonna put
It's a broken mint mark punch.
that to the side.
Yeah, 78 to the broken
78.
mint mark.
Yeah. It's a broken mint mark punch.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
Paula, I
cheers,
saw that
Colin.
post on that 93 penny, the white AM, closed AM.
Oh,
Let's see. Is that V right there? Nope,
No.
it's not.
And I'm like,
Wah,
oh my
wah.
goodness.
No extra V. Look on the back, see if they
I
got
mean,
a
I didn't have
diagram
the
or something.
heart to make a comment because I don't want to be that person, but
Somebody had their fingerprint on this thing. Look at there. See the
Yeah, they
fingerprint up there?
sure.
Showing up already. They had a real
don't give
yeah.
anybody ideas that they're going to start selling pennies with fingerprints on it because I got it from this special person and it came out of his pocket, so this is his fingerprint.
Right? It's Elvis's fingerprint.
It's Elvis's fingerprint.
yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Elvis, he might pop up here in a little bit. Me and Phil Guy and Zanron have a friend. His YouTube friend his name's Elvis.
I think he's been around.
There he
a
is.
long time.
And there he is right there in the chat.
Am I missing it? Oh, yep.
How you doing, Elvis?
Around a long time. Didn't you used to go into SJ's? Somebody's.
I believe so.
Man, they talking about that snow up there, lake effect snow for tonight or whatever and tomorrow. Next Tuesday morning, it's gonna be 16 degrees over here.
Oh, you
Right.
can.
Oh, wow.
You're going to be warm.
You
Man.
can.
What's going on?
Warm. It's shoot. Y'all gonna get down to what, 4 or 5, Eric?
Yeah, we're going to be down in the lower teens, lower zeros.
Oh, like
Like
5, 4,
like-
3,
yeah.
2.
Yeah, I put a public service announcement post on my Facebook page to remind everyone to go stock up on toilet paper and Tide Pods so they didn't get
Why do
hungry.
you need toilet paper? You're going to freeze your ass off.
Yeah,
Yeah, what insulated.
You don't need no toilet paper.
Mike
And-
Wolf. Mike
and then-
Wolf.
I
Mike
should have said
Wolf.
butt. Sorry, I should have said butt.
And then they get Tide Pods so they had something to snack on.
Custard. Yeah, there you go. Tide Pod.
That's the Mike Wolf in the house. Braxton, the Snake Fiend, representing Northwest Louisiana.
Mike Wolf, what's up?
Yeah.
Doctor Who, Elvis. Field guy is here. Sorry if I missed your name. Braxton. Yeah.
Who dat, field guy? Who dat?
Who dat? Who dat?
Yeah, who that? And
Where
then
is
Mike Wolf saying go Cowboys, which Cowboys, I think they first in their division.
Be careful, field guy's got a trigger finger tonight. Don't
got a
say
trigger.
nothing about them Saints.
I got a trigger thumb.
Trigger thumb.
Yeah. You know when they lock on you and they kind of pop because of that tendon or whatever that goes down in that collar.
I had to have surgery on mine because of that.
Your thumb would like go to straighten out, and then all of a sudden it would pop, and and then when you went to go back down, it would pop again, and then it don't make a sound. It's just you feel that pop. I looked that up. Well, I found it by accident on a trigger finger, and what it does that when that you can't see that under the microscope, but anyway, that tendon or ligament or whatever goes in a collar, and your ligament or whatever it is, that bone, cartilage, bone, whatever it is, swells up, and it can't fit through that collar.
Yep.
And then it when you force it or whatever, or move it hard, then it slips through the collar, and then that's that snap, that trigger effect. There's another 75 right there. Man, that's almost that. I would swear that coin and that other coin would be at the same roll.
No, it's just that same mint mark, broken mint mark punch.
Well, yeah, and it's crooked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 78. Never mind. That was 78.
Coins because my banks are still screaming coin shortage.
Oh boy.
So are mine, Eric.
I haven't got a box of coins since the pandemic. Before the pandemic.
Yep, mine are too.
Makes me sad.
Bring your penny boxes that you've been looking through. After they re-rolled, bring them over there and cash them in, and they'll say, "Oh no, we can't." Well, I thought y'all had a coin shortage.
Yeah.
And like, oh no, we don't take coins like that. Well, I thought y'all had a coin shortage.
I thought y'all had a coin shortage.
I have an account with y'all. If they short, if the whole box is short 3 cents, just charge my account.
Yeah, but the only problem is if you bring them in there rolled, they want your name and your account number on the rolls.
Oh, they can just put your name on there.
No, they want your account number so they can look you up.
Can you see that? No, I don't think you can.
So that ain't happening.
Scar right there. Can you see this scar right there?
I sure can.
That's where I had that surgery on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had that weird thing. My
it was in your thumb?
Well, yeah, it was my thumb would lock up, but I had a big bump there too.
That's why I was locking up, because of that bump.
Yeah.
I didn't know they went that far back on your arm though. I thought
yeah.
Because I don't know where that one is.
Right at the
should
base.
Be right there at the base of your thumb. Right by the base of your thumb.
Yeah, that's where it is, right at the base of my thumb. And it's a sheath. And they had to cut into that sheath.
Until what?
It's a sheath that like encompasses that's around the tendons there, and they had to cut it open.
Oh, a sheath. Yeah. That's that collar I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. All five, your thumb and all four of your fingers got that. And it's got that ligament, whatever it is that's coming from the finger to the inner bones of your hand. It has that collar sheath around it that it slides through, like a sleeve. And your that swells up right there by that sheath, and that's what makes it pop.
It was
Or
so
caught.
painful towards the end too. It literally would like I couldn't move my thumb. It would just was it would lock. I would have to like take my other hand and like unlock my thumb. It got very painful.
Mine's not there yet, but I guarantee you in about 4 or 5 years it might be. So how when you started doing it on you, how many years did it take for them
Mine
to
went quick, Cajun. Mine wasn't even a year. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I don't know if that made it worse, if it exacerbated it. But mine popped up, and then within I want to say maybe not even a year, but within that year I had surgery on it. But the surgery is super easy, super simple, and it just it's incredible the difference it makes.
Yeah, they make a incision right there, and then they just cut that collar.
Yep.
And to loosen it up so it fits. Did they grind anything off of you?
So he said that I had a double tendon or something there. Mine was a little bit more complicated than he normally does. I don't remember, much of. Shoot, I was so drugged up. I know that I flirted with him in the operating room, but what else is new?
Really?
My surgeon was cute, but anyway, yeah. So it almost made me wish I had one on the other side. Go back, but anyway, I digress. No, I don't really remember much. I just remember he said that I had like a double tendon there or something, and anyway, yeah, whatever.
Terry, how you doing, mon ami? Yep. I heard you got a new coffee maker. Sure did, and I made a video of it, and it'll be out tonight or in the morning, tomorrow sometime. I can't upload it while I'm live because it'll slow me down. Matt T. Coins, hello.
Yep, I go in on Monday for another steroid injection in my neck.
It's going to get to a point, Eric, where they won't do those anymore.
He's doing this to get me through into 2024.
Okay.
Because
we're in 2024.
Yeah, we are going to be doing the surgery on it.
Okay.
But he's
just gotta do something, honey.
Yeah, he's just this is gonna get me by. I mean, it works. I've been feeling better, but it's just a temporary feel-good thing. Yeah. So yeah, I will be having another second surgery done. But the steroid shots, I mean, I get about 2.5 months of relief out of it. So
who's gonna be there to help you when you have your surgery?
No one.
No one?
I'm a man. I could take care of it.
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, my Lanta. No, actually, my niece lives about an hour, 45 minutes from here. She said she'll come down for 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
A client, Phil guy said, I found a client penny in the coin store tonight. A client penny. Explain that a little more. Like a euro or Mexican penny, double metal, bimetal coin. Look, right here, and here, and here, right here. This is where you got, when you do this, there's this little bone or tendon or whatever. I don't know what it is, but you can feel that collar. You can feel the collar. And it goes through that collar. It's a round collar. I'm gonna use this blue nut for example. That's gonna be like right there. And then when you do that tendon or bone or whatever, it's sliding in and out. Where this part here that's connected to your finger swells up.
Yes,
right here. Swells up. And when you like force it or do it, move it harder, then it just pops through that collar, that sheath, like you were talking about.
Ugh.
It pops through. They call it a collar in that diagram. I was looking something up one day, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, that was a trigger finger was up there, and my thumb does that. It's not doing it right now, but 1.5, 2 days out of the week, it doesn't do it. It does it most of the week. Like 5 days out of the week, it does it, and you can like when my thumb's like that, and I go to move it like that. And all of a sudden, you could see it spring in action. You could see it pop up like that. They're like a trigger fish. Saltwater fish. They got trigger fish. You can on their back their back fins.
Mhm.
You can take one of the points that fin and cock it back like that, and it's cocked. And then you have the trigger in the front of it. You press on that. Cool. And it does like a hammer on a pistol. Just like that. That's why they call them triggerfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my tendon's pretty good on both of mine, but that particular tendon gets a lot of workout
Okay.
because it's a certain finger, and I like to fly it a lot.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't saying it's right, but
Sleeper. What's up, Lance? Sleeper barbecues in the house.
I have
We're
a
still
lot.
talking about fingers. I don't
I have a
know.
lot of problem with stupid people driving on the road.
Oh God, don't get me started. We have the worst here.
Well, you got to do it. Like they can't see it like this. Like Paul McCartney used to do all the time, like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Paul McCartney, he would do like this a lot.
Yeah.
Years and years ago.
Just hold up 3 fingers and tell them to read between the lines.
And he in front of the camera, yeah, he'd do like that. You can tell he was
Oh yeah.
shooting the bird. How they say that behind every bird there's a pile of shit. Somebody sticks you the bird. Hey, behind every bird there's a pile of shit.
Yep. One of the new games I like to play with people
Hey, Tim.
is guess what finger I'm holding up.
Yeah.
Let's see how smart they are.
Well, and then if they say the middle finger, no, and then you just show them that one.
You guessed wrong. You suck.
You suck.
What was that Friends episode when Joey was playing Guess How Many Fingers? And he'd be, nope, it was 2.
I love him.
I guess 3. Nope, it was 2.
How many fingers y'all see?
Sticking
Well,
up.
am I counting the ones behind that are on your face?
Yeah, you see 2, but I see 5. Well, 4 fingers and a thumb.
All right, here's one for you. How many fingers, including thumbs, do I have?
10.
You have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs.
So
You said
a total of
including
10.
thumbs. Yeah, 10.
11. I'm going to prove it to you.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5's 11.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
Yeah, playing with the numbers like that.
Yeah.
I like that one though. That's original. That is original. I like that.
That's a good joke for kids. The adults are like, oh God.
Right?
Yeah, I got a lot of jokes, but they're not appropriate for anybody.
Yeah,
It's everything I learned in the military.
right.
Paula
Yeah.
knows.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yep. Paula knows.
It comes out every now and then.
Yep.
All right, well, I got to get going, you guys. I got to go find some to eat, have some dinner. Cajun, thanks for having me up. Eric, always.
Oh,
nice
Miss
talking.
Paula, anytime you up, and I'll just when I see you up, I'll just automatically send you a link. How's that sound?
All right, honey. Thanks. Okay, guys,
Okay.
have fun.
All right.
Bye,
Bye.
Paula.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh goodness. Yeah, we
We'll
got
see if I can find that. Here it is.
Thursday
Here's
night.
one of them.
Thursday night when we're getting the cold front coming in.
Yeah, y'all gonna get it before we get it. Naturally, y'all sending it our way.
Yeah. See, I mean, the weather changes so much, just really don't know what you're going to get until it happens.
And it is a tendon that swells up. You remember I was saying tendon or bone or ligament?
Mm-hmm.
It is a tendon.
Yeah. Yeah, the cold front's
Right.
coming in on Friday. Saturday's high is 33. Sunday's high is 12. Monday high is 15. Tuesday, the high is 25. And then the lows are 5, 1, -2.
Damn.
So once we get into Wednesday, then we're going to we'll be back up in the 40s and the 30s where we're supposed to be.
There's that trigger finger. I wish I could make it. Yeah, I think I can make it bigger. All right. Can you see that pretty good, Luke?
Yeah.
Okay. There's your tendon. There's your finger naturally. There's that collar. That's that sheath right there. I heard somebody come in the basement. And there he be. Field guy.
Oh, look, I happen to that much. I happen to come on. Look, they flipping me the bird already.
And
yeah, my voice is
there's
a
that
little rough.
collar right there.
I
And
was
that
on
tendon,
somebody's panel last night.
You can see it right here. That tendon is swollen up. And when you go to straighten your finger out, that squeezes through that collar and it pops. Not like you crack your knuckle, not a pop like that. I mean, it's not loud. You can't hear it. It's like a pop, but that finger will snap into place and you can see it snap into place.
Ugh. I don't know if I want to see it or not.
That is what it's called, Space. Yep.
There's Raging Cajun.
Polydactyl.
No, now you know.
Polydictyl, something like that. What's up, Raging Cajun? My cousin's in the house.
Raging Cajun's following me.
No, I think you're all following me.
Oh, no, I could have been the first one up on panel. I was just listening for a while.
Oh, I just happened to look at the time and I was like, oh, Cajun's on tonight. It's Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
7 o'clock.
And then I checked my email and I'm like, yeah, well, he sent me an email. So
I used to go live on Wednesdays for a long time. You remember that?
Yeah.
Because Lemonhead would go live on Tuesday. I'd go live on Wednesday and have my auctions. Or silver wheels or whatever, Gold wheels. Used to have them gold wheels. And Paula got in on a couple of those. In fact, Miss Paula won 1 or 2 gold coins from it.
Always a good
One or
thing.
two, I forgot.
Yeah, that penny I found in the coin store, it was like a 2007 clad, worthless piece of crap.
Okay, what are you talking about, clad? Are you talking about a zinc penny or a clad penny from Mexico?
No, just a clad penny, just a regular crap penny.
A zinc penny. Okay, all right, gotcha.
Yeah, you know how
Modern,
everybody
a
says
modern
clad.
penny.
Yeah,
No, I never heard nobody call them a clad penny. You're the first one
I
I
hear
hear
them all the time say
calling
that.
Not me. A zinc, stinky zinky,
I hate that saying, but
because they actually it's plated instead of a clad coin like a quarter. That's clad. A penny's plated.
well, I used the wrong terminology, but yeah, I just found a penny.
Wait, but I mean, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Coin
I
store has
thought you
been
meant a
broken.
Mexican coin.
I don't know. It's been broken for the last month. I don't know if they didn't want to use it during the holidays. They had a sign on it, broken, and I'm like, I asked them, "Is this really broken?" And they wouldn't say anything. I don't think they wanted people to use it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they want people to use it.
Well, why? What? That ain't got nothing to do with them. The employees don't have to put the coins in there for them, and all they got to do is get a ticket and go to the customer
It's
service.
not the employees. It's probably Walmart itself because they got to fill out forms and stuff, and they probably just said, "Nah, just let it. We'll fix it after the holidays."
What kind of forms? Fill out forms.
Well, they got to call somebody out to fix it if it's broken.
Oh, to fix it. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they got to fill out, call people. You know how Walmart is. They're lazy. Shit, when I worked at Save Center, it broke, and they didn't want to fix it. So that's why they told me move it and clean it. And they said, whatever's in the machine is yours. And then that's why I took all the money out. And then they told the guy, oh, it's empty. Oh, we don't want this anymore because they got tired of it breaking. So they pretty much told me clean it up. And that's how I found all that money on the ground and inside. And they were like, it's yours. Keep it. We don't want it.
Well, talk me into it.
But, Raging, are you near monetization yet? Because I've seen about 12 of your videos in the last 3 days, at least. No. Well, I've already watched all your lives.
I've seen that.
I commented on a few of the videos, not all of them.
I didn't comment. I played all 5 of the U.S. General boxes. I played 5 of those. I was taking a nap, so I said, let me give him some watch hours.
Yeah,
I played those, but I didn't comment because I was snoozing.
Yeah.
I saw the one with 14,000.
A couple of watch hours at least, and then I'll play some more. I wish your playlist would be longer.
You just got to go into I think there's a few different playlists.
You see me? I don't go through playlists.
Playlists, yeah.
I don't go through playlists. Just pick
the longest one is 5, maybe I think, or 7 is the longest one. But I think it's 5.
Well, the U.S. General videos, if they're toolbox videos, they should be more than 7 minutes.
One of them, it had 99
no,
likes.
I'm talking about 7 videos. 7 videos in the playlist.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I add them in there as I record them now.
I'm thinking about posting stuff to that Harbor Freight thing and saying this has nothing to do with tools, but
I need to.
If you follow Raging Cajun,
I need to nail down a time where I can do a couple live streams. That'll really get me over.
Yeah, I've already watched all your live streams.
Oh, that's what I need to do is watch it. Yeah, it's just set my computer, hit play on a live stream, and let the
Well, YouTube's got
if I
the thing
can get
now.
3 live streams in a queue, that would be like 10 hours there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least for me, YouTube, if you're not active within 2 hours, it's got that, are you still here mode? And I'm like, yes, I'm still here.
Oh.
Like if you don't move the, at least for me, they do it. So I have to move the mouse around. Unless I'm sleeping, I move the mouse around. Like I fell asleep in Treasure Woman stream today. I woke up and I was like, oh, you're still on. It was like 2 hours later. And I was like, ... And she dropped my link in the chat, but I'm like, well, Treasure Woman, you get a lot of these 14 and 15-year-olds in your chat. I don't want all these damn kids in my chat. I don't want these damn young kids in my chat. I told, like, no, because she plays that B game. So somebody gave me a membership.
See, I don't get that. Are you still here thing? Because I actually pay for the YouTube subscription.
Oh,
So I don't get
YouTube
none of the
won't get
ads
my
or nothing
money.
like
Trust
that.
me.
I never had that neither. Are you still here on YouTube?
I get all the beta stuff. If it comes out first, they pick my channel to test it on. Don't ask me why, but I get all of that stuff that regular people don't get, apparently, because I'm not monetized. So they just put all that shit on my channel first to test it out. My friend's pretty close to getting monetized. He just needs like 200 more subscribers. He does these game shows like Farkle and stuff and weird shit. He gets like 4,000 views when he drops a video.
Mhm.
Yeah, Pete Carroll got fired. Yeah. Nick Saban retired today. So it's another good day.
Fired? Oh, I was
Yep.
hoping they would have fired him.
No, Nick Saban stepped down. Pete Carroll sort of like not got fired, but he stepped down too. LSU hired a coach from Texas for the defense, and then they hired the guy from Missouri. So they hired some pretty good players. I mean, coaches. Yeah.
Theo Country Mile Garage in the house.
Yeah, Nick
Hey,
Saban
Theo.
retired,
Hear about Pete Carroll.
but Nick
Colt
Saban retired,
49ers.
and one guy automatically decommitted from Bama as soon as he heard that. And he might come to LSU, so because they don't know who they're gonna pick for the Bama head coach. They're trying to get what's his name? The guy that was on the staff. I can't remember his name. They're trying to pick him.
Defensive coach or something.
The offensive coordinator. I can't remember his name. They're trying to make him the head coach of Bama.
Oh, okay.
He used to be the offensive coordinator.
Is he
Or they're
worth
trying to
his
get
salt?
Scarsezian. Doesn't
Is he
matter who
worth
they
his
get.
salt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit, Alabama's
So,
got all these coaches in the NFL. Anybody who takes over Bama is going to do good for a year or two. But, I mean,
well,
they
yeah, because
already
they got
lost.
all the juniors that's going to be seniors that are active playing or whatever.
Well, the
yeah.
number 9th recruit in the nation. As soon as he heard that, he had to call the head. He called the coaches. The assistant coaches said, yes, it's true. Within an hour, he decommitted. And his top 5 schools is LSU, UConn, Florida, and I forgot the other 3.
UConn.
And,
Who's that?
Connecticut.
Oh.
They play in that smaller conference, but and then he said he's from Texas, so he put Texas up there too. Shit, I'm hoping Arch Manning decommits and comes to LSU. Shit, yeah. I don't trust Nussmeier that well. I mean, he did good in the bowl game, but I don't know.
I'm still here. I'm just working on my stuff while I'm hanging out.
No, Coach, you didn't get on my bad side the other night. Not at all.
It takes a lot to piss off Cajun, and I've never seen it happen.
I've seen it happen.
Right. Yeah, you don't see me pissed off. Oh, there's a few people on YouTube that saw me pissed off one time.
Oh, yeah.
Just once?
There's that old saying, I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah.
Well, what happens if it's both at the same time?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
That last video.
Go ahead. Last video. What?
I was gonna say that last video I watched from Raging with the Volvo that had his wife in it. That was a good video. I had no idea what was going on, but I was like, it's a good video.
I think we were doing the windshield wipers.
Yeah, that was the windshield. Well, I'm not a tool person or a truck person, but I'll support anybody that needs
That
help.
video right there, I'll tell you, I didn't think it was going to get the views that it got, but it got the views.
It's at 4,500. I liked it. I think I was like number 76 or 77. So yeah, I
What's up,
watched like
East
the
Coast
first
Ken? Eek. Not yet, brother.
first 4 or 5 top videos I went and watched, and then I try to. That's how I do it. I'll watch the top videos first, and then I'll go down from that. Because the top videos, if you comment on the top videos, that throws the YouTube algorithm into chaos again. But I dropped the short early. It got 6 views on it. You never know what the algorithm's going to do. It's freaking broken. But
You really got to nail down a time to drop shorts. That's whether or not it's going to get views.
I drop them around 3 to 4 o'clock, but this one I dropped around 6 because it was just a picture of the sky, and I named it the fire. The sky's on fire, and then I changed it to the colorful sky. But it, usually when I do stuff like that, I almost film the cat again. I'll keep filming the damn cat; it keeps running. But if I keep getting 2,500 views on a cat video, I don't care. It works for me, right? I don't care if you find something that strikes lightning. Keep trying to do that topic because people are going to be interested in it.
Well, we drop this load in Laredo, pick up in McAllen, Texas, and head to Coleman, Alabama.
Oh, you're in Texas. I knew it.
Meow.
No, I said that video you in Mississippi. I said I knew you in Mississippi. Knew it. I won again. Yeah, they say you're supposed to do it the same day and the same time and all that BS, but that doesn't work for me.
Who is that, Ken? That lost got that hit by that tornado. I know there were tornadoes in Florida. There's one over here in Hackberry to the west of me. Straight to the west of me, there was one.
They got some down here. I think West Wego got hit with some tornadoes.
Day before yesterday, I want to say it was when we got all that bad weather.
Yeah.
Bama 5-0 from the Mustang community. Okay, I don't know him. I know Brailford's Rides, the Mustang guy. I know him.
Country, I think. I think Raging just said where he was going. He said, "Where's the road leading you to today?"
Well,
yeah, and I missed that part of the conversation.
Oh,
repeat that.
Tonight will be. I'm headed to Laredo, Texas.
Okay.
Drop this. Got to pick up an empty out of Laredo and head up to McAllen, Texas. Pick up a load out of there and go to Coleman, Alabama.
Is that anywhere near Tuscaloosa?
I don't know.
Because then you could go LSU, LSU. Make sure if you're near the stadium, go LSU, LSU, and blow your horn.
Put your LSU banner across your grill.
That's right.
About a foot tall, straight across the grill. LSU in purple and gold. So yeah, Bama 5-0. He goes on the Brailford's lives a lot. Okay. Be back in the few. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of the Florida state governor, declared a state of emergency. When you declare a state of emergency, that you're asking FEMA to come in, and federal money.
Yeah, we all know what FEMA does.
Help out.
FEMA ain't worth a shit.
Well, they can, bring them a few campers down there so that people can live in at least.
Yeah, and then after a while, they take them away and say, "Oh, you're on your own." No,
I don't know. Everyone, everybody I knew that had a camper, they got it. $100 or $150. It was $100 for the regular campers and $150 for the slide outs.
Yeah.
That's some nice campers that were bought for a nice slide out.
I'm still pissed
I
what they did
stayed
with
in
my
one of
grandpa
them.
when he was alive. But
In Alabama, I stayed in one. Then a buddy of mine, he got one of those cottages on wheels, like a little house on wheels, kind of like a camper, but it looked like a house because it was,
Yeah.
built by hand. And he got that for like $250.
A fancy name for a camper is House on Wheels.
Yeah, a little
Much.
house on wheels.
That's the first thing that's going to go in a tornado. Whoosh! See you later.
Yeah,
That's a
they
flying
put
garbage
them-
can there.
They were all around Mississippi over there, Pascagoula in the country. Those little house on wheels, little cottages. And he got his, like I said, about $300.
Well, they wouldn't sell at the time. I don't know what the reasoning was, but they wouldn't. My grandpa lived in that FEMA trailer for 3 or 4 years, and he wanted to buy it, and for whatever reason, they told him no, and they took it back. So that's why he bought that house in the last couple of years before he passed away. Because he's like, I'm fine living in the trailer. It was just himself and his dog, so he's like, I'm good with it, Maybe it was an age risk. They didn't want him dying in the trailer. I don't know. But they took it. They came one day and took it. So you got to move. But, of course, he had the money to buy the house. So
Probably the big thing with that was since the FEMA trailers were provided by government funding, they can't legally sell them to the public.
Yeah, they did.
they were selling them. Oh, yeah, they were selling
Yeah,
them.
the people that were living in the campers after the hurricane, after 2 years, I think, 2 or 3 years, they gave you the option to buy them.
Yeah.
And it
they
saved
just-
them a lot of money instead of paying somebody to go hitch up to it, disconnect everything, and haul it off.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just in my grandpa's case, they told him no for whatever
And they
reason.
auctioned a lot of them off. They had 2 or 3 huge camper lots. They had one by King's Truck Stop on 190, right outside, in between Opelousas and Port Barry. They had a few thousand, and I mean like 4,000 or 5,000 camper trailers there, and all those were auctioned off online and on at the old racetrack in Carencro. They would haul them over there. People would go around. They had the doors open and go in there and bid in an envelope, and they let you know at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They opened all the bids and is such and such here, and if they wasn't there, if they left, then it went to the next person down the line that bid.
Oh,
The second highest bid.
yeah.
Oh yeah, a buddy of mine from North Louisiana, he come down here and he was buying 4 or 5 at a time. He'd bring them up there, do a little patchwork on them, change the air conditioner or whatever, sell them for $1,500, $2,500. I mean, these were nice campers. Now they did have your generic model, okay? That like Jayco campers and Prowler camper companies, the manufacturer. They had so many they built just that one design, all cookie cutters, cut out like a cookie, all of them. And those there went for that's the ones that went for $100 if you were living in one. $100 if you decided to buy it, and most people bought them. Most people did buy them.
Oh yeah. I mean, if I had an option, I would have bought it too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know
I
the
would have
reason
bought me
why
a
they
couple.
wouldn't.
I would have bought me a couple of them.
Yeah,
Well,
but because you didn't have a couple because you had, you were living in that one, so you had the option to buy it. You didn't have the option to buy other people's. Unless they didn't want it, or you gave them the money and they bought it and gave it to you.
Imagine just buying like a whole block of these things and it's going up to them like, I own it, get out. You're being evicted.
I guarantee you that happened. I guarantee you that happened.
I
They
wouldn't doubt it.
got some YouTube videos on these big camper lots in Louisiana, hurricane campers. Look up Hurricane Katrina campers for sale or whatever, and they'll have you see videos on that. You see like a half a mile long and a quarter mile wide campers on land.
Well, they did them for the
That one in Livonia. They had one in Livonia.
after Katrina. They had them at the Civic Center in Chalmette. Okay, where in the back, and they had probably big parking lot, probably 50,000 of them. When people, like you said, it was $100, $200, and they were buying them outright because it took. I think some people still live in those trailers that they bought years ago because it took a long time to build that whole parish back. But they were buying them and flipping them and living in them and all kinds of stuff. But start your own franchise.
Yeah,
That's a
like
good trailer,
Theo
Pop.
said, cheap way to start a mobile home line. Yeah, now that's a good camper there, Paw. I remember them commercials.
Oh, they were selling lots for a long time. Plots of land, like my grandpa's old land. If I had $300, I would have bought it because that land was worth $50,000 at one time. All that land he had, and they were selling plots. They were selling plots for $300.
Who was
Saint
selling
Bernard? Saint Bernard
Saint
after
Bernard.
Katrina, like stuff that did land that they didn't unclaim or something, or that was after the storm they tore the houses down. They were trying to rebuild the houses, so they were selling plots of land for $300. So many, like I don't know the dimensions, but I told my dad that he goes, you ought to buy that plot of land, and I didn't have $300 at the time. I said, because they were doing it, you have to upkeep and this and that. I don't know what it is now because I haven't been down there in 4 or 5 years, but it's probably built on by now. But there's like 2 landmarks where I know the dimension of the land. I could have outright bought that sucker and I built on it, but but then a stipulation is you got to live in it. If you build in it, you got to keep up the property and stuff like that. Maybe Raging Cajun can scream Detroit Lions. I'll say go Lions. Why not?
Yeah, well, we not playing against the Lions. We out of the system, so
Go
might as well
Southeastern
go
Lions.
Lions.
Hey, Southeastern Lions is in Hammond. Go Southeastern.
You guys want
Go
to hear
Detroit Lions.
pretty interesting?
Yeah,
fact
Go
about
Elvis.
Katrina?
Let's go.
What's that, Blue?
My sister, her and her team, because she was the team leader and founder, was the first cadaver dog search and rescue team to go into Katrina.
First cadaver dog.
Team, yeah. Cadaver dog.
That's cadaver's a dead body, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. They're trained to find dead people. And
Oh, yeah, cadaver dog. Yeah, the one that sniffs out the people. Okay.
yeah,
That's
but
why they were right.
her team out of Georgia was the first one called up and was on site for about 8 days before the other team showed up.
Where at?
And on Katrina. after
Oh,
hurricane.
okay.
That's when they were writing the X and then the logo with the numbers and shit like that all over the houses. And
Yeah. Spray paint, X already been checked or whatever.
they
Yep.
did that to my grandparents' house. They put an X on it, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And then they put a certain code number. And he's like, what the hell are y'all spray painting on my house for?
Well, that's to let them know that it's already been searched. It's
already
been
been
gone
searched.
through.
Search
That house
and
went
clear.
through a lot. That house went through Betsy. It went through Camille. Katrina just happened to take the damn thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
They
I
say
mean, it
the
was
only
standing,
thing,
but
the people in Mississippi say the only thing good about Katrina, the only thing good that happened out of Katrina, it got people to quit talking about Camille in 1969.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they did a news story on it on Camille recently. Down here they did anyway, and shit, I was sleeping during the game. I didn't even know it was on. I just happened to see it. I was like, "Oh, Michigan won. Okay, cool." So
Tomorrow night, the Lions play, I think. Tomorrow night. Who's playing tomorrow
Saturday,
night?
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is when the playoffs start. It's a doubleheader
Yeah,
on Saturday, a tripleheader on Sunday, and Monday Night Football.
Oh no, it's not tomorrow night. It's Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm done with football. It's basketball season now.
There's
Go
a game on
LSU
the
and Pelicans.
14th. On the 14th, that's a Saturday, right? Or
Yeah, I'm working that night anyway. So, like I said, I don't care who wins the Super Bowl as long as it ain't the Packers.
14th is Sunday.
Yeah,
The Cowboys better take the Packers out.
that's going to be a good game.
Yeah. If we would have won, we would have either played Dallas or the Eagles. I think we could have took Cowboys out easily. Eagles, not a chance. So Buccaneers going to get their ass beat by the Eagles because ain't nobody going to stop Jalen Hurts.
Who's 13-5 or 13-4 in their division? Is it Ravens or the?
Well, the Lions were in the NFC.
13-5. It's just the top in the NFL. The total NFL, they have the most wins. It's 13-5 or 4. I mean,
probably the Ravens.
Ravens. Okay, Ravens.
It was either I think the Ravens are the top overall seed in both conferences, and then the 49ers maybe. Because I don't know all the brackets, and like I said, I don't care because football season's over for me. I'm done with that shit. I'm watching LSU basketball. The Pelicans are on ABC right now. I got that on briefly. They're playing the Warriors, or they get ready to come on.
Warriors, Sun Warriors, or
Golden State.
One?
Golden State,
California.
Yeah, the game's. I think it's on, or it's just coming on. Let me see. Because they got a few games nationally for the Pels. They're like 22-16, about 500. Zion hasn't got hurt yet, so.
Elvis got a birthday that's just a few days away from Xanron's. Xanron's is on the 16th. Elvis is in a few days, so.
Could be. We're going to see
how. Get me a new calendar. I keep looking at this December page over here. I need to get me a new calendar. I wonder if they ain't got January on the end of this one.
I'm looking at LSU's women's basketball. They're number 7, like for the 8th straight week. Like 14-1. They can't get up in the poll for whatever reason. That's kind of BS there, but see if they repeat. Couple of months, LSU baseball starts up again, so we got the repeat for that going. LSU had to really reload, but I think LSU's got enough talent to repeat. I mean, they lost a lot of 13 players got drafted. I think 8 of them signed. A few of them came back, but they added some transfers. I think LSU baseball will get another title run.
Look what Elvis commented. We will party together with the Lions' first round loss. No, I'm going for the Lions.
That's between them two. I got no dog in that fight.
I'm waiting for college softball to start.
Elvis's team got swept by the Lions, so I don't think he got a right to talk about that. But my team got beat by the Lions too, but still.
Iowa will be in LSU's way.
They won in LSU's way last year when we kicked their ass. Shit.
I thought he was talking about Iowa, that little town by Lake Charles. It's spelled just like that. It's spelled Iowa, but we pronounce it Iowa.
You tell Elvis the sun is gray, he'll tell you it's blue. You tell him you root for the orange, he'll root for yellow. It doesn't really matter. You root for A, he's going to root for B. That's just how Elvis is. Doesn't matter. He'll root for the shitty team just on spite.
Lordy.
You know what? I got a buddy. He'll argue with you about anything. And then he'll come up like 15, 20 minutes later, he'll make the comment, I knew I was wrong 15 minutes ago. but I was just having fun since then.
Eh,
You sure that's not Elvis speaking? Except he doesn't say he's wrong, but that's basically what Elvis does.
I like that.
He
Yeah.
just never admits he's wrong about anything.
You
Just
just
like he said
egging
his
him
team was
on,
going to
buddy.
sweep the Lions. I remember Elvis said we're going to sweep the Lions. That surely didn't happen.
I'm feeding my face right now, so I got my camera off.
Oh hell, I eat on my stream. I was eating a block of cheese. That was my Packers revenge.
The Packers, man.
Goddamn Packers. They had one. You know, it's funny enough. The Seahawks, Carroll got canned today, and I'm like, we needed the Seahawks to lose. They won the last 2 games, and he still got fired. Now, you heard the Panthers are trying to go after Kai Hartley, which is our salary cap guru, and the Chargers are trying to go after Jeff Ireland, who pretty much built our team. These teams, the NFL wants to be the Saints so bad that they always take our good people. That they just love to be the Saints. I don't know what it is. They hate us, but then when it's time to replace their talent, their shitty talent, and then the Falcons are trying to get one of our assistant coaches to be the head coach of the Falcons. I'm like, what is going on here? That doesn't work because the Falcons raided us last year, and what did it got them? The Panthers did the same thing, didn't do shit. So I mean, you know, but Kai Hartley's the one that's the salary cap guru. Mickey Loomis should throw the bank at him, because once you let him go, then we're gonna be in salary cap hell, because Loomis don't know what the hell he's doing as far as that.
You know what I don't get is a team will have a losing season and they blame the coach. But shouldn't they be blaming the players for not performing to their potential?
Well, yeah, you blame the players, but whose responsibility is it overall if they fuck up? It's going to be the coach's fault. You know?
So it's the coach's fault that the receiver dropped the ball and missed a scoring opportunity.
Well, in that case, it's the receiver's fault. But overall, the captain of the ship, no matter what happens, good or bad, the coach is always going to get blamed. That's just how it is. They win a Super Bowl, he gets the credit, but the players get the credit. They go 0-17. Well, you know, the Vikings suck ass. Who gets blamed? You know, the shitty team.
Our team sucks because of the coach. No, your team sucks because your players suck.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling Elvis your team sucks, but he don't want to listen.
And
I mean,
What team's in Oklahoma? What
don't
team's
be
on
looking
Oklahoma?
And
they don't have a pro team in Oklahoma.
no, they don't.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I couldn't remember a team in
No.
NFL team in Oklahoma. They need one.
yeah. And don't be looking at the coach when your players suck, because you need to be looking at your draft board.
Oklahoma had a few good college teams.
People and blame them.
I can honestly say for the Saints, it's Dennis Allen's fault 100%. You know, they're putting up billboards. They're donating money to put up billboards. The fans fired Dennis Allen, and they already got 2 billboards up.
That's
They
cool.
All over New Orleans, they're putting up billboards. Of course, they already said he's going to come back. They're not going to fire him because Mickey Loomis doesn't fire people. He never has. He never will. So I'm saying the man
Loomis
needs
the
to retire.
The GM, ain't he? General manager.
Yeah, Loomis is the GM.
Yeah, well, yeah, Carr is the problem. Why Carr is the last game of the season? Why did he do what he did and couldn't do that before? All year long, all season.
Probably
long.
because, well, you see, he had a bonus kicking in a lot of these contracts. If you do so many yards, so many touchdowns, you get a bonus at the end of the season. Well, it turns out Carr had a few of these bonuses. And he needed 3 touchdowns. He threw for 4. He needed 300 yards. He threw for 300 something. He did just enough to get these bonuses. That's all.
Wow.
Cap management's fine right now, but if we lose Kai Hartley, that's the end of that story. Kai Hartley's the one that manipulates the.
I'll be right back.
They actually redid Winston's contract, added three void years, but he's still going to be a free agent.
See, they reward the players for performance, but they should also penalize them for non-performance.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Take that out of their salary.
They should, but they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, when they get injured, they still get paid regardless. Some of them, and now they got guaranteed contracts where they get at least 80% of their pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Elvis, Elvis doesn't know what he speaks of. Not even
like
close.
old Jimbo Fisher for the Texas Aggies. They oh boy, I think they gave him like 26 or 40 million down payment on his guaranteed salary, and then $1 million a year until it's paid off.
Well, they still owe him like $70 million or something. I think it is, unless they gave him another payment. But Kansas City ain't going.
I read this right when he got fired. I read what they said his contract.
They fired him 2 years into a 10-year. You know why they gave him that contract? They gave him that contract because they thought he was going to be the LSU head coach, and they didn't want him to leave.
David Lemieux, what's up?
God bless
David,
you.
357. What's up, David? ¿Cómo se va, ID? Ça va bien, nous autres. How's the Bayou doing, David? That's a friend of mine down the Bayou. Down in
Cocoa Tree. Man, the only word I know in French is French fries. So.
French fries.
Just nod your head blue and go, that's right.
Yep. And
David's originally from like the northwest part of Baton Rouge. And cattle and all that up there, and then he's got a house down in by Cocoa Tree. Down there by Terrebonne Bay and all that.
Yeah.
He got a house right on the bayou. Got a butterfly net out there. You can go fishing, crabbing, get some shrimp.
Okay. Here's a question for you, Cajun.
Yeah.
You speak American. You speak Cajun.
Right.
All right. You speak French.
Yeah. Well, Cajun French. Yeah.
Okay. Did you go to school to learn to speak French, or was it just the environment that you grew up in?
No, I grew up speaking French.
You grew up speaking it.
Yeah, because they didn't teach it in school when I went to school. They were against French.
Okay.
Now, my young sister, when she went to school, I think in 3rd grade or something, or 4th grade, they had French. They were teaching French.
Yeah, because I know some people go to school and they learn it. Some people, it's the environment that they grew up in, they learn it.
Yeah, because South Louisiana, back when I was little, my town was, you went into a store or walking on the street, you heard people talking French. French was the major language in my town.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just curious and learning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's no different than French. In a way, it is, because we still speak old French words. We still speak words that are obsolete, that they don't even speak no more in France.
So you guys have I guess what they call a French dialect?
There's different dialects in different parts of the state. Like where David's at. See, David just put paupier in the chat, and I'm pretty sure he means butterfly. We say over here and anywhere, even France, papillon is a butterfly. But he pronounces it like that. Me and him we joke with each other about the butterfly net. Papier.
Because it's the different dialect.
Yeah. I mean, even though like Abbeville is not that far from Baton Rouge, the people that do speak French, it's a little different. When you get to Henderson, it's a little different. Just a couple of words. That's it. But in France, like if somebody would come down to France and speak with me and Richard Ordway, we could understand each other very well. I mean, there's no communication gap at all. None. Is it eyebrow? No, I don't even know how to say eyebrow in French. I lost a lot of French because I was, we'd speak it at the house when I was little, and then we couldn't do it in school, so the English rubbed off on me. Before I went to school, it was French in the house. And I started school at 6.
Yeah, see, I only know three languages. Only one of them's recognized.
One of them's what?
Only one of them's recognized.
Oh.
Because, I mean, I grew up English, speaking American, English.
Uh-huh.
Right? Well, I also grew up in the country, so that's a totally different language. And then I speak street. And Cajun hit the wrong button again.
You said you speak Greek?
Street.
Street. Oh, like, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Which is another language.
Gotta get my camera back on. I unplugged my microscope, and there we go. I'm back.
Yeah,
when I unplug my microscope, it does that.
I probably speak more country redneck than anything. But
no, you speak normal.
Oh no, when I'm around my other buddies.
Oh, okay.
That, I mean, kind of it's kind of a country thing. You start hanging around your certain people, then you start picking up everything real good. It took me years to get rid of y'all, Ewans.
Oh, I say y'all all the time. I'm looking up in English to French, Google part of it, and I put in butterfly and it says papillon. I'm hitting the buttons for the audio part of it, but it's not giving it to me. I don't know why. Unless my volume's turned down. Huh. Not giving it to me, but it says papillon in French.
Yeah, see, when I was in high school, they offered Spanish, German, French, I think was the only foreign languages that they offered. Spanish.
Eyebrow is sourcil. Sourcil is an eyebrow.
There. I got one ready to go out.
I don't know why I can't hear it when I click on listen.
Oh.
Probably because I'm live or something.
Maybe.
Let me refresh that page and see.
We had our our bass club, our military bass club here in Oklahoma, we had our meeting on Saturday, and I didn't get fired. I got reelected as the vice president. So apparently I did enough of it right to get reelected. And my buddy got president again.
It's not doing it. Oh, well. It's probably because I'm live. That's why it's not doing it. Let me open up a new Google page, new tab, and see. Type in English to French and enter text, butterfly, and it says papillon, and it's still not pronouncing it for me. Even the English part of it. Let me switch them around.
Whoa. Google Translate. What, a butterfly?
Butterfly. Yeah, you can go to English to French and to type in under the French side of it, butterfly, and they'll give you the
Here we
French.
go. Ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Set.
Go.
Hold on a minute.
And there she goes down the march. The horse is going this way.
Ils sont partis. And that means, and they're off.
Voulez-vous français or something. And the horse in the lead is in the front. And the horse that's not in the lead is in the back. And somebody's bringing up the rear. Oh, Shea Viking is bringing up the rear.
That's weird.
I broke Google again.
You're clicking on the little part where it says listen, the little microphone thing. Click on that. It should pronounce it.
Yeah, but it's saying butterfly with a French accent.
No, you got to do it on the side that says papillon. Papillon. Underneath the word, you'll see a microphone and you see a little speaker, like a mic, the little sound waves. Click on that. Under papillon.
Did you hear that?
Nope. I heard a piece of it. How many Spider-Man comics you came across?
Oh, I could have a lot of fun with that Google Translate. I could have too much fun with that.
I don't know why mine's not working.
End up getting in trouble is what I'm going to end up doing on that site.
Pronouncing words wrong?
No, just listening to like pronunciations of different words.
Oh, okay. Well, if you try to imitate them, like instead, like saying, you look up a window is chassis. But if you pronounce it wrong, you're going to say the cat took a shit. Yeah.
Nice.
There's that damn cat pooping in my yard again. God damn it.
A cat. You can hear the old people over here, and we say it, cat. And I didn't realize it until later. But when you say sha, the old people would say sha. And that, that's French for cat. Sha. And the old people would say sha. That means, get out of here, cat. Cat, get out. So sha, and then window chassis. So you say chassis or something something else of the matter, then yeah, cat took a shit
Yeah.
instead of window.
Thinking of, you mentioned the cat. My buddy posted a meme. Got a dog and a cat looking out the window, and it's just snowing. Right? The dog looks at the cat and asks the cat, "So tell me, how does that box thing really work?"
Yeah, the dog didn't want to go outside and take a
Dog
crap.
didn't want to go outside. No, no, no. And said, "I am done with
So
that.
just how does that box thing work?
I don't care if my dog
Yeah.
want to go out or not. I will drag them out by their tails. You go out there and do something. Don't you come back in this house and think you're going to get away with it." Well, my dogs love the snow. They go out there and play in it.
Mm.
I mean, they come back and there's so much snow on them that I got to brush them off really good before they even come into the house. Those
Right, yeah, they're gonna make a big old when
And
when the snow melts off of them, it's gonna make a water puddle, and you're gonna
Yeah.
slip and bust your ass and help! I'm falling and I can't get up.
They actually like being out in the snow. At least the two shepherds do. The other two dogs tolerate it. They'll go out there and do their thing and run and play, but the two shepherds will just wrestle each other all day in it. They think that's the greatest thing in the world.
But since we're still talking about dogs and cats and French, there's different words for different things in different parts of Louisiana. See, like where David was raised up, they'll use that word for butterfly. And turtle is different in certain parts of the state. They have different names for different turtles. Like and then alligator, okay? Okay, like a snapping turtle. That's a caiman. Okay, that's the way they pronounce it down the bayou where David lives at, caiman. Well, alligator turtle, loggerhead, alligator turtle, the big one, it's pronounced almost the same. Instead of caiman, it's caimal with a L on the end, like a maul, a sledgehammer maul,
Right.
like that, or a barrel mauls a person. Caimal, that's an alligator turtle, and then a alligator over there is oh, wait a minute. I think I'm getting something mixed up. Alligator down there, where they got a town named Cocodrie, so that's alligator. But there's another name for an alligator over there, and I want to say that's a caiman or a caimal. It's been a while since I learned a few of those words over there. Well, over here, a tortue's a turtle. Because we got a bayou down here called Bayou Cue de Tortue. That's Turtle Tail Bayou. That defines the Acadia Parish and Vermilion Parish line. And Bayou Cue de Tortue goes all the way in the Mermentau River, almost to Lake Arthur. I mean, not but a quarter mile from the mouth of the Mermentau that goes into Lake Arthur. That's where Turtle Bayou Catochet. There's a lot of the young folks say Bayou Catochet for short instead of Cue de Tortue. They say Catochet. So Bayou Catochet goes all the way to the Mermentau River, and it's all swampland and all over there. It gets real wide and good fishing in that bayou. Good catfishing, bass, sac-a-lait, which is crappie. We say sac-a-lait, y'all say crappie. So David says, let me see, I can't see part of this comment because of that red heart. It isn't butterfly. What, papillon? Papillon is butterfly. Even in France, it's butterfly. But they might say it a little different for in Chauvin or Baton Rouge. Henderson, they might say it different. David, you still got that boat? That skimmer boat? That was a nice skiff you had. The little bit I seen of it in the videos.
I got all my stacks of comic books over here, and I can't remember what stack was what for.
Uh-oh. Should have put a note on top with a little weight.
The only ones that I marked was the ones in the box on to sell or not to sell. And then the other ones I stacked up, and now I can't remember.
I guess that's the only ones that really matter, right?
Well, no, they all matter.
Sell them all.
Eventually, yeah.
I hit the camera button to mute the train. Hit the wrong button.
Well, I didn't even hear the train, so we're still good.
Oh, well, because I muted it at the loudest part. This mic doesn't pick up that train like my laptop mic does.
I can still hear it at times, but it just depends.
Yeah, it depends on how high I got the gain on
Never
it.
hear my train. Of course, it's far away. I can hear it, but I don't think you've ever heard it on that speaker before.
Mine's like 800 feet from it.
Oh,
If there was a train to come through right now, you'd hear it because the tracks are right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 100 yards away from me.
Hey, Raging, you on the road or you standing by?
Well, right now I'm parked. I'm doing a 30-minute break, but I'm getting ready to start driving again.
Yeah, that's that
Union break
regulated time, isn't it? You got to take.
Yep.
Yeah, that's mandatory. Yeah, Colt, you can come up.
According to this little tattletale machine right here, yeah.
Only got about 5 minutes left for the stream. 10 minutes.
Oh, good. Man, you've been on for a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, usually I just go
hell, that's
2
a
hours.
short stream. That's a short stream compared to mine. I try to get off after 2 and 2. The last one of them I did was a 4.5 hours, and I'm like, all right, I need to go, folks, and they still talking.
They're still just turn the stream off and leave.
Yeah, I had 6 people in, and I was waiting until I got to like 3 or 2, and then finally I got to like 2.
It's like click, bye, click.
I go, okay, folks, I'm getting ready to end the stream, and then 4 people come. I think they sit there and they wait. There's one stream. There's one person. He never talks in my streams, but 2 minutes after end the stream, he goes, "Great stream." He's never been in my stream. He's in there. He never talks, but he'll always say, "Good night, great stream." And I'm like, "Why don't you talk in my stream?" "Oh, I just listen." And I'm like, "Well, you're not giving me watch time by listening. You're doing the opposite."
Silvershire, how you doing, mon ami?
Silvershire.
Well, we doing good now. We doing good now. We had a funky Christmas though. We both had the flu. I was getting over mine. Missy caught it from me right before Christmas, and the day after Christmas went in the hospital. Had to get pumped up with antibiotics and fluids and glucose. I'm still talking here, Colt. Hold on a minute, okay. Well, you right there by that microphone, huh? Like that? I need to have a big channel. No, maybe if I had Richard Ordwine over here, yeah, because I don't remember a lot of the words. Ça va bien, Colt and Museau.
What's going on? Yeah. Here's a picture just for you, Boudreaux.
Nathan Apshin.
Pine Grove Blues.
Got his arm on his accordion. Got a cigarette in his hand and his mouth.
Second, Pine Grove Blues.
Oh, Coach, you see that guy in there down there, David Lemieux, in the
Yeah.
chat? Well, he's right south of you. He's in Cocodrie.
Here-
Homer.
Here's my pictures right here.
He's below Homer. Fred Sanford. Yep, alligator, Cocodrie, or Cayman. Yeah, it's Cayman for alligator, and then an alligator turtle is a Cayman. That's where I got them mixed up a while ago. No, actually, I
mean,
did say alligator turtle was a Cayman.
you know, Butcher,
And
you do resemble Larry the Cable Guy a little.
no, I don't. I'm not heavy like him.
He's not that big, huh?
I'm not heavy like Larry the Cable Guy.
Is he that fat? I didn't.
Silver
heavy
Shot
set.
said I made some incredible pralines around Christmas time that would make y'all Cajuns jealous. I don't know. I got a good recipe myself, and I got a couple of videos out on it. I got one on my Boo Cat channel, and I got one on my Cajun Coin on it.
You can send some. You
The
can send my
pecan
grandma some
video.
pralines. She loves them.
The pecan video's got like a zillion views on it. You gotta go check that one. If anybody ain't seen that pecan tree video,
People around here call it. People around here call it pecan candy.
It is. Praline is a pecan candy. You talking about that? You talking about that satsuma tree, Phil guy?
well, why do I keep thinking it's pecan? I stand corrected. I keep thinking it's the pecan. Well, what's that
Pecans
video you did with the
ain't big
pecans?
around like an orange. Oh, that's an orange tree, man. They had died. That tree was loaded.
What video you
Man,
did
I
on?
mean-
Was it walnuts?
Oh
The
no,
one
I
that
ain't
all
got
the
no walnut
Filipinos
tree.
commented on.
Oh, that's a fig tree, but it wasn't
Oh,
loaded
fig
yet.
tree.
'Cause
Okay, I knew it
It
was
was
one
in
of
the
them. Yeah.
springtime. I got a lot of views on that one, comments on that one. 'Cause a lot of Filipinos in there
Yeah.
wanting to know if I can send them some young fig trees. I can't ship that over there.
It
No.
costs
I
so
mean,
much
it's
money.
possible, but I don't know their their laws on intake of fig trees. But they ought to
They're
have
like,
fig
how
trees in
much?
the Philippines. I thought they had them over there.
They probably do, but they like to mix and match. I guarantee you, they'd plant those and then they'd sell them for money and all this. Them Filipinos, that's all they offer profit.
Silver Shire said, just messing with you. But he said, I added my patented and trademark spice called Guten Hot. Guten Hot. That means hot
German.
sauce with some hot pepper.
That's German.
No, he's
Go on.
just make Guten Hot, like Gudentide. You know what Gudentide is?
It's a German
What?
version.
No. You'll figure it out. Look
Go
up
man, go on.
Google Gudentide.
It's a German
And the
version.
Urban Dictionary will give you the definition.
Yeah. That's not the way the
Gudentide.
joke, that's not the way the joke goes.
No, I know. I'm well, it can go either way.
Yeah.
What's a Gudentide? Like he's got Guten Hot. Now you know what's a Gratzky in German? Gratzky.
Here's a picture of the dam.
Oh, I knew that word. I just can't remember it.
Yeah. Oh, it's this little thing you hold in your fingers, put it in a lock, and you open it. It opens your garage. A garage key.
But I tell
I'm rusty on my German.
you know Phil guy only speaks English,
I've
Woodrow.
been knowing that since I was 10 years old. And Gudentide, I've been knowing that since I was probably 11.
Mm.
I don't.
Experience
not a big fan
when I
of German.
was 13 or 14.
I speak my
Have you
type.
ever
of
been?
English.
Have you ever been to the Oktoberfest?
No.
They got a big one over here in Roberts Cove. A lot of Germans and Austrians in Roberts Cove. They're all rice farmers. Gaydon's
That's
full of
good.
rice farmers too.
That's where they napkins from.
Well, I have a German
Yeah,
aunt, but I don't talk to her
Nathan
that much.
Apser's from Gaydon, Louisiana, and lived a long time in his adult life in Basile. That's the next town over from me, and that's where the Nathan Apser's museum's at.
Doug Kershaw is from Cameron Parish, Louisiana.
No, Doug Kershaw is from Vermilion Parish, Lake Arthur. Or it might
That's
be
what
Jeff
Google
Davis.
said.
It might be Jeff Davis when you cross the bridge. I think the parish line is on the Mermentau River for Jeff Davis. I know on the other side it's Acadia Parish. Lake Arthur just might be in Vermilion Parish. If not, it's in Jeff Davis Parish. But Doug Kershaw's from Lake Arthur. Cameron
Google
Parish
got
is
it
the next
wrong.
parish over.
Google got their stuff wrong. Woodrow.
Let me see where
Google's always wrong. Can't rely on that shit.
Let me see where what parish Lake Arthur's in.
They say he was from Cameron Parish.
Lake Arthur, Louisiana is in Jeff Davis Parish. And when you cross the bridge over that tall high rise over the Mermentau River, you in Vermilion Parish coming from Gaydon, when you at the top of the bridge, you're in Jeff Davis Parish. Somewhere like that. Let's see, they got a map right here. It don't show the parish line though.
There's the picture of the day right there.
That's Red Fox when he was younger.
That's Bill Cosby.
That's what?
That's Bill Cosby.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Bill Cosby. Oh, okay. Damn, with a big old cigar. And the phone's ringing. I'll be right back.
All right, he's calling. Let's see how bad we can screw up his stream.
I'll screw up the
Phil
stream.
Guy, yeah. Phil Guy. Como se va, Phil Guy?
God bless you. You got me on that. I think you said,
Shut up, man.
30 days.
I think you said, how are you doing? How's the weather? I don't know.
Machada, man. Manigura.
You said, I am smoking a big one. Smoking and token.
Puff, puff, pass.
I got no
puff,
idea.
Puff, pass, exhale. You got to puff, puff, give. Puff, puff.
I defer all my French to Cajun. When Cajun's not on, I defer it to Raging.
Have you
If
ever
you
watched
don't
them?
Don't do that.
Hey, Phil Guy.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch the Madeira movies?
I watched a few of them in the past.
Ain't they funny? Ain't they funny as hell?
Yeah, I liked them. I haven't watched all of them because he's got like 57,000 of them, but I watched a few of them. The one with the
I don't think anybody else here knows. I don't think anybody here else knows of them.
Maybe
Oh,
not.
come on now.
Wait a minute.
I know of the Medea movies.
You know, he's from New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah, Tyler Perry, yeah.
I heard of them.
There's like 57,000 of them. He makes.
I remember
he loves
that.
to be in drag, so he makes like 5 of them a year. And more.
I remember that scene where that woman was smoking weed on the roof or something, and she was running up crazy and shit. That was funny as hell. She was smoking reefer or something.
And that's how that story ended.
Saucy bon.
Ça c'est bon.
Ça c'est bon, ouais.
C'est bon temps,
Don't be no couillon.
Don't be
Don't
no
be a
couillon.
macro. Don't be no
Don't be a
macro.
macro. No, be a macro. You can be a macro. Yeah.
Hey, Cajun,
What?
I want to get off this thing for tonight.
Yeah, I'm jumping off too. I'm hungry. I've been on 2.5 hours, and usually I just go 2 hours, but
Yep.
we were having fun.
Thank you for having me tonight. It's always appreciated. Y'all take care of yourself. Be good. If you got weather coming in, try to deal with it the best way you can.
Yeah, buddy.
Jungle
There's a
Bob
new
found it.
picture.
I will.
Whoever
There's a new
lost it,
picture
Jungle
right
Bob
there.
found it.
I will see y'all on Facebook if we're Facebook acquaintances. And then y'all have a good week.
See you, Blue.
Hey, Blues, appreciate you coming in, buddy. All right, Colt, your turn. Say bye to everybody.
All right. Bonsoir.
God bless
There
you
you
there,
go.
too.
Feel guy?
Thank you for having me up, Cajun, of course. Thank you, chat, for putting up with my nonsense as usual. And watch my stuff and go watch Raging Cajun stuff. Get that man monetized.
Yo.
Hopefully I come up earlier next time, Boudreaux.
All right.
I came at
All
you.
right. Raising
I'm gonna
Cajun,
jump
your
off.
turn.
All righty, everybody. You have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Cajun, thanks for having me up. Sorry I came up late, but had other things to do.
Not
But
a problem, man.
until the next time, y'all keep those Will Spitty Beavers grinning. And remember, go watch some videos.
There you go. Yep. Raising Cajun needs
All
some
right.
watch hours. Y'all subscribe
Me
to him.
too.
Y'all subscribe to him, watch some of his videos, give him some watch time. We'd appreciate
Me too,
it.
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, Coke 4902. What's up, Jungle Bob Repair? All
Cage, you
right.
never been on my channel, huh?
Yeah, I have. All right, everybody. Y'all know the routine. Oh, appreciate everybody coming in the panel tonight. Good seeing everybody tonight. Especially David Lemieux, Silvershire, Jungle Bob, you know, and everybody else that was in here tonight. Y'all know the routine is good being north of the grass. Y'all be safe, stay that way, be safe. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. A plus tard.
Bonsoir.